welcome to today's Career Corner. I am your life and career coach, Ning. And as usual, in today's Q&A session, I will answer a client question. Recently, this client asked me, Ning, what should I do when I receive a career assessment test from an employer I really like? Shall I fake or shall I be truly honest about myself? I'm sure there are many people out there who probably have the similar kind of concerns. So the short answer to that is no, you shouldn't fake to be someone else. Because imagine yourself is trying to go out and date people. The best way is to be true and consistent with who you are instead of lie and hide your flaws a bit. And of course, there is a fine balance. You don't want to be overstepping and becoming the perfect human being. But on the other hand, you also don't want to be showing every single flaws about you. There's the art there. I have to be honest with you. There's no such thing as a pure black and white, right? But as long as you're being pretty consistent, absolutely true to yourself, to the degree where it's not going to hurt your chances of getting the further step with the employer, then I would say that's a pretty good judgment. That's a pretty good ratio. How much do you want to be you and how much do you want to be pretentious or be in that role where it's more attracted or better fit for this particular employer? First things first, I'm really glad this person asked this. That means at least this person is fully aware what kind of company is this particular employer and actually already know a little bit about yourself, because the moment you ask this question, you probably sense that there is a little bit of something off, that wasn't the best match, or perhaps after you discovering yourself through these personality assessments, you realize this is probably not the industry you want to go in. But then why do you ask? Well, there are many people out there who probably are trying to get on some survival job, simply want to have a better financial security and be able to supply for the family, be the breadwinner or whatever the situation is, right? If you're immigrant, there's tons of people who are in those similar shoes. Depends on your situation, what degree and or how much you should portray whatever this type of person. But you should definitely have a threshold. How much am I willing to, let's say, accommodate to be truly content, satisfied in the long run, and also making sure my current needs are met. So according to the Maslow's law, if you are still struggling to get your basic needs met, you need a roof above your head or some food at home, then obviously right now you're more seeking a little bit of a survival job. But on the other hand, if you're quite okay, stable, have been saving up quite a bit, and have enough money to start thinking about how am I going to be able to actualize myself? Like how am I going to pursue my true calling, life purpose? So that in those moments, the best thing to do is not to lie at all. Be true and honest, about who you are. That being said, it doesn't mean, oh, I'm just going to show up in the interview and telling them all about my flaws. Totally not the case. So just imagine, let's again use the analogy of dating. Honestly, these are all building relationships, right? It's like any other fresh relationships. You don't want it to fake to be a complete different person, like the opposite of you. So if they say things like, I am looking for A, B, and C, such type qualifications, and you're actually not A, B, C, then, my friend, that is a lie. Actually, you're going to get discovered and kicked out of the company, and there won't be any good consequences following that. So if you want a survival job and you think, yes, I'm good at these things that they listed as qualifications, I know I could do the job very well, but whether or not I really enjoy certain things, you do not need to disclose those. If you are, again, on the survival mode, you just get some survival job, having that financial security needs met, that's fine then. That's basically your situation, that's your current needs. But on the other hand, if you're somebody who is looking for job satisfaction or are at an age where you don't want to waste any more time to going into a field where you're not going to be happy. Just like dating, if you don't want to waste any more of your time, or if you're truly aware of who you are, what you want, what kind of candidates that particular company or employer is looking for, be true to yourself, because truth be told, if you fake, eventually people are going to tell. If you're constantly just not feeling passionate about going to work, it's really going to put a heavy load on you. If you already, from the get-go, you don't really have a good feeling about this employer and or the position, if you're not like, yeah, I'm dying to start working on this project. Yeah, I can't wait to actually start doing this job. well, then you probably should think twice. I'm totally fortunate, I have to say, grateful to have a job that I really enjoy doing. Not a lot of people have such opportunity, be able to utilize their skills as they wish. But please try not to fake into someone that's completely opposite. Because at the end of the day, you're gonna feel exhausted. A couple months in, you'll find, oh no, this is horrible, not a good match. And both you and the employer are going to end up very disappointed and wasting each other's time, basically. So try your best to be true to yourself if you are already over the survival mode. But if you are on that survival mode, then based on your situation, please tailor how much you wanted to be yourself and how much you could showcase in the first little while. I really wish you all the best of luck and finding that dream job that you always wanted. And if you want to learn a little bit more about how do I figure out who I am or where to go from there, feel free to connect with me. Thanks so much for sharing this moment with me. I hope that was helpful, and I'll see you next time. Bye now.